Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noel and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I have a fantastic quarterly lifestyle box that was absolutely not sent to me for review. It is the Jilly Box, which I did hear from Katrina from Subbox Lover that this is one of the subscriptions that she's going to hold on to even though she has ended her channel because it took so long to get on the subscriber list and not just be waiting to get that magical email every quarter that you have the opportunity from the insider list to purchase the box, which has been the case for me for probably about a year and a half. And then when they did open up the subscriber list for like 3 different rounds throughout the same day, I was lucky enough to finally snag a subscription. So this box is $1.99 Canadian, which with the current exchange rate is around $1.50 US. That does include the shipping. And then there's all kinds of add-ons. And what's really lovely to me now is that now that I'm a subscriber, it's been the first time where I've actually been able to select add-ons, because I used to like watch the previews in my inbox and be like, well, I'm not going to be quick enough as an insider to actually get to purchase any of those, so don't get too attached to them. But the rest of the box is pretty much a surprise, except for the apparel item. If there is an apparel item, which there usually is, they'll give you some heads up with the sizing. Sometimes it's still kind of a mystery so that you can pick, and sometimes it's a mystery with the color. But this time around, they did tell us that it was a lovely kind of oversized chambray shirt, which is a look that I love, but I've never been able to pull off. So I was kind of excited to get a chambray shirt in a box, and maybe Jilly will give us some styling tips. So here is the lovely booklet that comes along with it. And she does tell us all kinds of info, for example, that they give back. So this time it was the Central Okanagan Food Bank and Helen's Acres Community Farm. She does her own unboxing video. I've never actually watched those because I don't want to be too influenced by it before I do my own. She has a recipe in here. This looks delicious. Pull apart garlic bread biscuits. Yes. And then she has information about all of the products. They usually all get like a little quarter page. Oh my gosh. There's some good stuff in here. Usually, like, there's been a couple of boxes where like either it was all pink or, and here I am with pink nails, all pink, or just like maybe like, I want a box. I understand that I'm not going to like every single thing in a box, but especially when I am paying for it, I want to like at least 2/3, because otherwise that value, that savings isn't really value and savings, right? So there have been a couple of boxes where I liked half of the items, but this so far really looks like I'm going to like all of them. That's the chambray shirt. She's doing a little Canadian tuxedo situation, denim on denim, very like Western style. And then this is the section that tells you about the add-ons. I actually did 2 add-ons, you guys. They're both on the same page, so hopefully we'll have some time for that. I thought this sort of southwestern throw was really pretty too, but as many of you know, I have more blankets than I need to. They usually do a supplier spotlight, so this is for one of the makers inside, kind of like an interview style. Oh, and then we have ways to style that denim chambray shirt in the back, and then finally their fun summer poolside essentials like sunscreen and sunglasses and a cute basket and all that stuff. So, all right, you guys. Oh, I love the little Highland cows. Okay, it says, I've always had a soft spot for the rugged beauty of the Western countryside. I think it's because it reminds me of home and my childhood in Calgary, the wide open skies, farm fresh living, the dusty trails, and the timeless charm of the Western country culture. I wanted to bring that feeling to all of you, and with summer on the horizon, I knew it was the perfect time for a country-inspired box. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm totally down with that. For this box, I focused on capturing the Western country vibe while still keeping it elevated, light, fresh, and full of summer essentials. From handcrafted accessories to little touches of rustic elegance, each item was carefully selected to bring that country summer theme into your everyday life. Think cowgirl boots, picnics and wildflowers, nights around a fire, country sunsets, and endless amounts of summer markets. Sounds like the perfect summer to me. It sounds perfect to me too. We're coming up with a lot of our summer plans. Like, we have a little road trip that's going to be kind of glamping a little bit. We just, I literally, before we got in here started, I booked a little family getaway at kind of a glamping sort of like facility, so that should be fun. But let's see. So this is one of the add-ons that I did. So we got this Super Greens peach flavor as a canister in a past Jilly Box, and I really liked it, but I'm really bad about actually doing it, even though my husband makes his green drink every day. So I love the flavor of these. I'm bummed because I have some credit in the store and they don't ship this to the States, even though they can ship it in the subscription box. So I was like bummed because that's what I wanted to use it, because I love that it's a travel pack. So we've got 15 little like strip sort of tubes of these single serve greens, so it's perfect for travel when you really want to keep like everything regulated and flowing in there. This had a value of 32 Canadian. It says, I love Ine Plus greens and I know you love it too. And we launched the greens at our custom orchid peach flavor last spring. That's the thing, it's a custom flavor, so I can't like get it anywhere else. You all went crazy for it, which was the best feeling. I always have people saying they had no idea their greens could taste this good. It's true magic. And to make it even better, we now have travel packs of these amazing greens. Before creating these travel packs, I would scoop out portions for my trips when I was on the go during the day, no joke. So I'm excited for all of us to have this now. The bonus is that these greens are vegan and gluten-free. They're intended to improve gut health, better focused energy, alertness, vitality, mental clarity, and support brain health. So we'll start with an add-on and maybe we'll do like end with my other add-on. So again, that was $32. I did spend quite a bit of money, like almost the equivalent of the box with my add-ons this time, because one of them was a really lovely dress that is probably going to be down here on the bottom. So let's go ahead. They do include some coupons as well. So let's go ahead and look at the first item that is in everyone's boxes. I'm excited about this. It looks really nice. It came with a nice little duster bag. It's by a company called Grey House. It has a value of $109 Canadian. So it says this is the Soho woven bag. You could have gotten it in saddle brown or black. Now normally, you know me, I'm all about the black, but this like kind of taupey saddle brown color, which I've never seen a saddle that color, really did appeal to me, but I got the black, which I can't be mad about because I love this woven texture. This is awesome. So it says, y'all aren't ready for this cute bag. I'm so excited to partner again with Grey House, an amazing Canadian women-owned handbag company on a mission to create bags for all bodies. This fabulous bag is made with soft vegan leather, well, so it's not leather, in a woven pattern. It's chic, sophisticated, and perfect for dressing up or down. Both colors are so versatile and will look amazing with any outfit you pair it with. It comes with one matching adjustable shoulder strap, and there's also an option to remove the strap and use it as a clutch. The bag really does it all. So, and of course, you could also do like the fun guitar strap style right now that everybody is doing. I love that it's got a nice long shoulder strap so that you can make it into a crossbody. You could also double it all the way up so it's more of a shoulder bag. But it, oh, and it's got a nice little keychain fob in there. Let's see. It says, say hello to your favorite new bag. And then it has a really nice lining inside. I do kind of wish I got the taupe color. I wish there was some customization with this box. I would pay extra for it, but especially with the colors, but black and taupe, you can't go wrong. I need more taupe bags, but this is a nice medium size. Oh, this is a really deep zipper pouch there on the inside. It is very soft. The zipper doesn't like open past, but it is still big enough that you can really put a lot in there. Like you could even put a book size item in there. So just to show you like the size of it, like I could probably fit that booklet in there pretty well. So like if you're going to the theater and your theater actually lets you bring in normal size bags, you put your program in there and so you don't have to carry it all the time. All right, you guys, let's keep going. I'm just gonna pull the items out, I think, because I'm worried about my little precarious situation here, because some of the items are coming in boxes and they're a little bit heavy, so I don't want it to fall on the ground. This is my add-on dress that hopefully we'll have time to talk about later on. And here is the chambray shirt. It is heavy. I feel like this is heavier than, it's heavier than the dress, which, okay, it's a little bit of a heavier weight than I was expecting. So I'm gonna put these off to the side. Here is the next item, which is from Indaba. This looks like the same company that did that like ceramic heart, but it might not be. So this has a value of $32 Canadian. It's their heirloom pitcher, and they're using it in this image as a vase, and it looks really cute. It says, you know we love working with the mother and daughter duo at Indaba. You can always find their handmade items on our Jilly Box market and throughout our boxes because I am obsessed. And I'm so excited to include this beautiful pitcher, fully dipped in an off-white color in this summer box. Beyond wand holding your favorite beverage for gatherings. This also makes the perfect decor piece. Just put your favorite cut flowers in and voila, it becomes the perfect vase. I love a multi-use item, and of course we made sure it would be safe for hot and cold liquids and the dishwasher. So it's just a nice, simple ceramic, but it does kind of, like, you can see these imperfections in the glaze that gives it that very handmade feeling. It's a pretty small pitcher, honestly. Like, you're gonna get maybe 2 glasses of tea or whatever in there. You could use it for sauces or something. If you're doing like a drizzle cake and you want to let people do their own thing. But I do think it's a really sweet sized jar. But you can see, again, we'll use the booklet again. It's not very tall. So it's kind of a smaller vase that looks nice, probably with a big bunch of flowers. Okay, like some big hydrangeas in there would be kind of fun, but like I'd have to cut the stems pretty short. Okay, then we have Fable for the Jilly Box. So she's doing tons of collabs now, which I don't mind at all. I love exclusive items made for boxes where she gets to input her style, which is really, you know, this is a celebrity box. And so you want to see some of that style in there and her influence, and not just have it be that she's picked items from everywhere else that you could get anywhere else on your own. But I just don't like branding on the items themselves. So it doesn't look like that's the case here though. These are the little bowls in linen cream. They have a value of, you guys know I love little bowls. I love, love, love. It says, if you could morph into any animal from any era, what would you be? Ooh, that's a good question. You guys leave that in the comments below. If you could morph into any animal from any era, what would you be? Like, which makes me just think of animals that are extinct, like woolly mammoths. Make space for joy, laughter, and storytelling. Let's go ahead and open this up. We all know by now that Fable is the dinnerware to have. Their pieces are so beautiful and luxe. Not to mention, I'm in love with the fact that we have started our own collection on the Jilly Box market in this beautiful linen cream color. You can find plates, bowls, and mugs, and now we get to add these perfect little bowls to it. This is a pack of 4. I love that they gave us 4. This is amazing. Oh, the glaze on this is so soft. It's so beautiful, this linen cream color. And we got 4. 4, you guys. Like, I'm happy when we get 2 instead of 1, and they gave us 4. Perfect little dipping bowls for soy sauce, for any condiment. So perfect. You can find plates, bowls, and mugs. Oh my gosh, now I'm gonna want them all. And now we get to add these perfect little bowls. This is our pack of 4, and they're all organically shaped, one-of-a-kind bowls designed in Vancouver and hand-finished in Portugal. Love. They're dishwasher, microwave, and oven safe up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. You can use these for dips, spices, nuts, olives, or even as a jewelry holder. For me, I will be taking them on every picnic. Oh yeah, for nuts, snacks. I'm going to use them as soy sauce bowls. I love that they're not perfect circles. They're a little bit wonky. They're all going to be different. They stack nicely. These are beautiful. These are like an example of, I have so many little bowls, but I have an obsession with them, so I'm going to hold on to those. Okay, now usually when we get jewelry in the Jilly Box, it's a little more universally pleasing, a little bit more demure than what I usually go for, but these are actually really pretty for spring and summer. This is the summer box, but I feel like these look very spring and summer to me. This is from a company called Mogano Jewelry and Accessories, again for the Jilly Box. They like, you know, hypoallergenic jewelry without the markups. And then of course we have this nice slide drawer gift box, which is beautiful. $80 Canadian is the value on this. Take your look to the next level with these beautiful custom jade Jilly studs. We have jewelry care instructions. Oh, and we have a nice little bag in here. This is very luxe feeling. I miss all the jewelry subscriptions that I used to have, so this is kind of helping with that. They are a gorgeous pair of 14 karat gold plated brass drop stud earrings with white and green sage green natural jade gemstones. Sorry. So white and sage green natural jade gemstones. These earrings are hypoallergenic, 100% lead and nickel free. What I'm trying to say is that they are good quality. Won't turn your ears green, LOL. And you know they are a good product. Mogano is local to Kelowna, which means that Team Jilly Box and I frequent their store often. All their collections are designed for all styles, ages, budgets, and skin types. I think these are beautiful. Honestly, they look very fancy. There's some jewelers that I can think of that if I wanted to get these lovely jade earrings, they would be much more expensive than $80 Canadian. So they're a little bit smaller, but I love those soft colors. It's kind of like a peachy color. And then they're saying it's white, but honestly it looks a little peachy to me. And then this sage green color. So it's a very pale one. It's beautiful. I think those are really, really pretty. Okay, let's see. I gotta move that out of the way. Then we have a, ooh, no, that's not it. We have a skincare duo. So I'm seeing, this is, yes, SPF 30 Moisturizing Suncare Duo. I think Tenet is the company that they featured in the back. This has a value of $55 Canadian. I know all of you will be out in the sun this summer soaking up that vitamin D, so make sure you're protected with the best. We had to make sure you're protected with the best. We had to work with Tenet to include the Suncare Duo in this box. Tenet is owned by a husband and wife who manufacture all their products in Montreal. This also includes one moisturizing mineral sunscreen. Here we go, 30 SPF, and one of our sun-soothing, after-sun soothing aloe mist that is perfect for treating sunburn or for just wanting to hydrate your skin after a day in the sun. This looks lovely, honestly. I'm always trying to find a sunscreen that's good for the environment, my skin, and for the kids, and these products checked all of the boxes. So I'm not sure if it's reef safe necessarily. It says that it's UVA, UVB. We just have to see what the active ingredient is in it to see if it's not one of the oxy. Let's see. As long as zinc is its like main. You guys, I can't see anything, and we're running out of time, aren't we? Let's see. Active ingredients. We have aloe vera. Let's see. Oh, this is very natural. Okay, so I'm not seeing any of the bad stuff in there. Very natural. Cool. All right. Love that. It almost looks like oatmeal on the bottle. So I love the fact that they admitted you're probably going to get a little burn, especially their first time out in the sun. So let's have some nice after sun care. We also got what I thought was the sun care for a second, but this is from Salt Spring Kitchen Company. This has a value of 24 Canadian. It's a gourmet preserve collection. So it says, I've loved the amazing Salt Spring Kitchen Co. products for years, and I'm so excited that we got to work with them to create this custom duo in this summer box. I chose the apple and fig spread and the peach and pepper, spicy pepper spread duo because, of course, they are my favorite. These sound perfect for a charcuterie board. Here's the apple and fig. These are pretty big jars, honestly. Peach and pepper, you could put those in those little bowls. Let's see, it says, when anyone thinks of peaches in Canada, they think of Kelowna, so I wanted to tie it back to where we are. Both are gluten-free, and the peach and pepper, spicy pepper, is vegan. All their products are handmade right on Salt Spring Island and are made with all natural, simple ingredients with no artificial preservatives. Impressive, right? I promise they will be the perfect addition to your next charcuterie board or on a sandwich. Ooh, that sounds really good, the peach and pepper on a sandwich. Or apple and fig with like brie. Sounds delicious. All right, our final item that was included in the box is this chambray shirt. They did say to size up with it, so I think or size down because it is kind of bigger. So I think I went with the medium. It's a value of 135 Canadian. So this is like a pricey chambray shirt. It says the denim shirt of the summer is here and it's oh so beautiful. I love how versatile a denim button-up is, and I'll be styling it with almost everything. Most of you know that we are big fans of One Wednesday. We actually sell our favorite robes from them in our Jilly Box market. We're so excited to work with them again and co-design this chambray button-up. Of course, we added a few custom details to give it the Jilly touch you all love. So I'm wondering, it feels thicker than I was expecting. I usually think of chambray shirts as being really, really soft. So it does feel like a lightweight denim. It has a little bit more texture to it than I was expecting. But it's gonna be like a very lightweight jacket almost, but so I don't know that it's thin enough to do a tie waist. I bet you could, and probably after a few washes, it will eventually work out that way, but it is definitely very oversized. I like what she was doing, where she was wearing it with like skinny jeans and a belt and then doing like boots over, very like equestrian looking. So that was kind of cute. And then it does have like a kind of a scoop bottom here. So that gives it a little extra style. I like that there's a functional pocket. It is, I will say, it's a little bit more durable feeling, hardy feeling than I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be a little bit softer and it would be like really easy and It's a little bit bulkier than I was expecting, but it seems like it's going to be really good quality and that you can get it to break in and have that softness. So without further ado, I did want to share with you the add-on that I spent some money on, which was by Astrid. Now, I have dresses by Astrid, and I usually have to size way up with them. But I looked at the measurements for this famous midi in Harvest Cream and Wild Pink, and I did get to pick the color, so I got the Harvest Cream, 129 Canadian. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with the sizing that they said. So I went with the medium, and I just thought this was really pretty, very like romantic and soft. It kind of has like that high bias, like, so it kind of like rests like not under your boob, under the bust line, but kind of like right on it. And then it has like that nice looser waist and flowy, so it's gonna be midi. It has the slip underneath this lace. It says, the dress you've all been asking for is finally here, and I'm freaking out about it. When I wore it for the first time last year in Hawaii, you all fell in love with it, and when I found out that Astrid Clothing is a Canadian-owned company, I knew I had to bring it in a box. The famous midi dress is designed in Canada and made in Italy, which I thought this would be really pretty to wear in Italy. And look how pretty that is with the back and the lace. Let's see, it says it's a loose fit and partially lined in all the areas you want to cover up, and we created those custom colors exclusively for the Jilly Box. It's so versatile, you can wear it poolside during the day and dress it up for dinner. I hope you love it as much as I do. So I think it's really beautiful. It's a little bit more feminine than what I usually wear, but I do think it's very lightweight. I'll have to wear the right nude undies for it, but I thought it was really pretty, so hopefully it fits well. I'll let you know. Maybe you'll see it in some of my Instagram posts or even in these videos, but so far I'm pretty happy. I thought this whole box was wonderful. The chambray shirt is a little bit different than I was expecting, but still seems like amazing quality, but otherwise this was a win box for me. You guys, let me know what your favorite was in the description, in the comments below, and I'll see you soon in my next unboxing.